Kim. Hold on. Kim, you're coming in. Woo. Let's see. I had to go and grab my headphones because my other ones decided they wanted to die because I've been going a little bit longer than normal today. Okay, you don't have your microphone on yet. There you go. You got your mic. Okay, go ahead and unmute your mic and then turn on your camera. There you go. You got the mic. You got the camera. Ah, hello.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. I'm so excited to see you.
Oh my God, I am too. Okay, thank you for letting me run a little bit behind. I also want to let you know that my headphones went away, so they died. So we have these monstrous ones right now. So FYI. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, me too. So just stay with me for 2 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and close this off. I'm gonna make you really big. Why is it? No, they have it. Hold on. Headphones. Okay, there we go. Say hi for me one more time.
Hi.
There you go. Okay, sorry. It changed to my other ones, and I'm like, no, don't you freaking do it. Hold on. Oh my God. Okay, where are you at? Hold on. I'm feeling. Um, mm, interesting. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna walk you through this entire thing, but let's see. Hang on. Okay. Okay. First off, there's a hug. Not coming from me, but from somebody else. So big. There's big relief. There's why I don't think they got to hug you at all before they left. Um, hold on. Mm. So why? So did you end up like getting word that they were crossing or that they have crossed? You ended up like, hold on, what is going on? Who are you? So they're trying to show me, or somebody's trying to show me your reaction. They're trying to show me your reaction. And they're talking about how you don't like to cry in front of anybody. Like that's not a normal thing. And so they have you very tough, like you put your head up a little bit and they're talking about tears coming in your eyes. But we don't let them down all the way. It's because we're like trying to understand this or look like it's this, holding your head up type of thing. Um, there's also the touching of the head. So it's like trying to figure it out or trying to like comprehend or like that. That's what they keep showing me. So I think that they were already out of their body at this point because they're watching this. But where and why? Hold on. Tell me. Mm. Were you, but your mom's mom was crossed though, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, and you were close to her, correct?
Hmm.
Okay, yeah, somebody's coming through, and I just because I called my grandmother, I called her nanny, or Nana, and so they're saying like, "Don't worry, like I'm with Nana," or like, "Don't worry." What did you call her?
I called my grandmother Mama.
Ma'am? Oh, okay, so it's not just grandma. Yeah, they're like, "Don't worry, I'm with her. Oh, she's very special to her. Oh, she loves her." Like that's what they keep talking about over and over again. And why? Hang on. Who? Weird. Are we trying to like channel like a son for you?
It's like my nephew,
Like
my godchild.
it's like, yeah, that's what I was like. It's like, what is this about? Okay, just because he's very happy, but he says he didn't come out of you. So I'm like, I don't think this is a stepson. And why? He just thinks that you're so great. He thinks you're so cool. That's why you got the news. That makes so much sense. And oh, it's funny. You're like, let kids be kids. Let kids be kids. But you're also, are you? Do you have a daughter?
Hmm.
Oh, he says she'd be a little bit more relaxed on me, but she's strict as hell with her. And I said, what are you talking about? Like there's like this little joke, and but then there's the let kids be kids thing. Why? And you stopped smoking though, right? Like you don't anymore? Or what is that?
Been talking to myself about trying to stop smoking in the last like 3 days.
That's what he goes like this. He says, you know, she would be the first one to give us a cigarette. I said, what? And she says, oh, but she stopped smoking or she's going to or that. And so just know that when you do that, when you decide to quit, that he will be there helping you along the way. Okay. And he's acknowledging that he knows this. And why? And he says, I don't know if I'll help her quit. I'll have one with her. And I said, okay, well, you're bad at that. And why? Tell me. Hold on. What happened? What happened? I think his passing was very tragic and it was very quick. Just because the way the reaction that he's making me feel that everybody has. And he every time I ask him about what happened to him, he kind of like turns away and walks away, which means like it's hard for me to discuss or it's hard for me to talk about. And why are you hitting yourself on the head? What are you doing? Hold on. He goes, I was so frustrated. I was so frustrated. I said, what are you frustrated about? What is this? Hold on. Why? Hold on. But you still talk to his mom? You can talk to his mom?
I do
Ah,
talk to his mom.
yeah. I said, so where's mom at? Is mom dead? Is that why she's here? And you know, not her. No, 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 no. My mom's not really, or she doesn't go for this stuff, or she's like not one to like go for it. And he says, so she's talking through her. She says, tell my mom I said hi.
Oh,
I go, okay. So that's a cool thing.
yes.
And why? Tell me. Where did you want to do that? Had he wanted at some point to join the army or something? Or like was he like wanting
He
to?
he was in the army.
Oh, he was. Oh, because he keeps showing me military boots and how annoying they are to lace up. And only reason because I have an ex-husband that was Air Force and they all have the same, well, a little bit different. And he's talking about that. And he's very poised. Um, what? Where? Oh, battle rattle. So he would have been in infantry? What was he in? What?
He
I
was
don't know
in
all of them.
he was in the intelligence division.
Oh, okay. So this is what he showed me. He put on a helmet and he put on a microphone and he said, Roger that. And I'm like, what does that mean? And so I'm like, maybe we're telling people what to do and where to go. And why? Hold on. I need to get better on all my different areas of it. What? What happened? But he was still in the military when he ended up crossing over, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I said, where were you at? I said, were you already out? What happened? He says, no, no, no. He says, I was still in. I go, oh, okay. And I were they trying to weird. I don't know what that means. I don't know how to word that. So when he's talking in signs and symbols, he's talking in feelings mainly. That's a lot of times how spirits talk. And so it's essentially the example of this would be like if I'm talking to you, I'm not actually talking to you, I'm just singing music to you and you're taking it in and you're making it turn into like emotion and feeling and meaning. So it's the opposite way. He gives me all the emotion, feeling, and meaning, and then I have to turn it into the correct words to tell you what it is. And so what? I don't know what that means. Okay, so you know how like if a military member dies and they get money for like life insurance or whatever it is or whatever happens with that. I don't know what you call it. I've just seen it before. Were they arguing that they weren't going to give this out or were people arguing about where it went?
Um, they definitely got it and got it quick. There might have been some discrepancies about who was getting what.
Who was getting what? Okay, okay. Because I was like, legal, they have to give it out. That's why I'm like, I know that for
Right.
sure.
Yeah.
And okay, on my name, who is that? Interesting. So he wasn't married, but he had like a sweetheart or he had like a girlfriend thing or something?
He wasn't married. He had a girl he was interested in.
Yeah, he goes like this. He says, me. I said, so what about your wife? Oh no, I didn't have a wife, but I was sweet on her. And I said, oh, okay. Mind you, I know he wouldn't normally say that, but I've been reading a lot of 1920s novels lately, so we have a very new vocabulary. And why? Hang on. That's what he did. He did like that, but why? What does that mean? Um, blows my mind. See, he's saying blows. He's saying mind. He's saying head. He's saying all of that. So he keeps talking about that. But hang on, I'm asking him to take me back to like what happened. Mm, hold on. Where? Where are you at? Do you know if he was like living with like two other guys or something?
I know one guy for sure, if not two.
Okay, that's okay because he's talking about having buddies he lives with. And
Yes.
so, and I said, "Are you in the barracks?" And he said, "No." And so that means it either off or maybe he's living in military housing. Um, hold on, because he's talking about having access to alcohol and how they could drink every night. Like that's why I was like, "Oh, so it's a party," and why? What were you doing? Weird. So had he talked about getting a motorcycle?
He had a motorcycle.
Ah, he goes like this. He says, I was fucking cool. I said, why? And he says, my motorcycle. And I go, oh, okay. I said, you're one of those people. And I was like, hey, and tell me. But it was a crotch rocket. It wasn't like a Harley or like a bigger one.
It was a Harley, but he had got like a sportster,
The sports
but
edition.
he had
Oh,
just got a new one. We hadn't seen it yet.
okay. Because he goes like this. He says, I don't want one of those cruisers. He says, I want one that's fast.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, the death rockets. And that's what I call them. And why? Why? He paid cash, I think. I don't think he was doing a payment on it. He's talking about, go back. Does his mom have one? His mom has one? What happened with that?
His mom has one.
A
What?
motor did his mom keep the motorcycle?
Mm-mm.
Weird. Okay. He goes like this. He said, he showed me garage, he showed me mom, but then he showed me getting money. And so I was like, maybe we got money if mom sold it. Hold on. Go back. Go back. What? Where? Where are you going with that? Whatever his passing was, it was super, super quick. And he gives himself like partial blame on himself and he thinks it's stupid and it's hard for him to talk about and he every time I ask him it's like I go hey what happened he turns away and like walks away and I'm like oh okay but hold on weird do you know if the reason why he passed was because of like blunt force trauma to like his brain or his head okay because he keeps mentioning that just over and over and over the same phrase but he doesn't show me pictures and so I'm just picking up all the clues now and he's cleaning a gun why are you cleaning a gun hold on weird I don't know exactly what caused this blunt force trauma to the head but I can tell you it is very very quick and very very fast and he is um out of it completely out what was that what happened what was that what caused that
He had a motorcycle
motor
accident.
that's the fucking motorcycle
Yep. Yes. Yes.
that's why he's it's the death rocket that's what he keeps talking
Yep.
about
Somebody hit him.
yeah oh my god were they not able to sue that other asshole for money
His mom didn't want to, and I think
huh
the man ended up passing away a couple of years afterwards.
he says, "They didn't even sue the asshole for money." He says, "Is that all I was worth?" And I'm like, "Oh my god." I said, "Whose fault is it?" He said, "They go and they blame it on me anyways." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "You got hit." And why? He says, "I know, so I've just been here wandering around." Something with some a a raunchy man statement, and then I'm not even gonna tell you. He's so funny. I like him a lot, and he just adores you, and he thinks and knows that you can feel him, like, he knows
Yes.
that you can,
Yeah.
and so that's why he hangs around you so heavily, and but this was kind of like confirmation for you to say,
Yeah.
"Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes, that I'm not crazy," and so he's just act
Yes.
like, he walks around the bedroom and talks to you while you're, everywhere,
Yes.
and why? Hold on. He's been trying to get in contact with everybody, but, like, nobody believes in him except for you, essentially, like, that's why he's like, "What the hell?" And what is now this could be a birthday, this could be an anniversary, death, or whatever it may be. To September, what is September?
My birthday.
That's your birthday. Oh, good job. Okay, good job. Good. Okay, let's keep going. Hold on. That was the spirit bomb. And why? Hang on. When? When did this happen? Ah, I don't know. Why did you give me two opposite times? Hold on. Did he pass in the spring?
And June.
June. Okay, early summer. Okay, I'm okay with that. Yeah, he goes like this. He says it's in between, like right in between seasons. And I'm like, and he says it's warmer. So I'm like, okay, maybe. And because he's talking about how the weather was perfect and how he should have been able to be seen. So, and why? Ah, and he was wearing a helmet though.
Oh,
When he
yes.
Good job. Okay, there's believe me, 99% of people do not wear helmets when they die. And I said, "Were you being stupid?" He goes, "No, no, I had on my freaking helmet." He's like, "What do you think I am?" I go, "Oh, okay." And he's talking about it. What? That's why you got the call. That makes so much sense now. Um, Hold on. Ah, so the impact itself killed him. So he was like, "Okay, okay." I go like this. I said, "So where did they take you? What hospital?" He goes, "Ah, there's no point. I was already dead." And I go, "Oh, okay." And I mean,
I don't
just
mean to laugh, but that just sounds so much like him.
because it is. This is him. That's how he talks. And this is not, by the way, this is not like a normal way that spirits communicate. It's because he's been waiting to talk. And so I think he's probably been with me for quite a while and he's learned how to use my brain. And he's like, "Oh, I was already dead. Ah, don't worry about it." And why? I like most of the time in motorcycle accidents, he'll take them to the hospital. Everybody gets to say goodbye, or like there's some sort of like triage. He's like, "No." And why? A- Are you? Are you? Is he like 5'10"? Was he like big of you?
Um,
Do you know?
he was a little bit taller than me, but I'm not tall, so I don't know about 5'10".
Okay, okay, but he was okay because I go like this. I said, "How tall are you?" So I'm 5'11", and he says, "Oh, he says I'm a little bit shorter than you." He says, "But what I make up in size, I make up," and I'm like, "Shut up." So there's just like this funniness, and so I go, "Okay, a little bit shorter than me. Maybe he's 5'10", 5'9". Obviously he's. Hold on. Are you 5'5"?
Me,
Yeah.
I'm 5'1".
You're that little. I wonder if
I'm
he's five
short.
five. I wonder if he's right around. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that would be about right.
Okay. I'm okay with that. So no wonder that's so much funny. It's so funny. And why? What happened? Everybody gets a tattoo for me. Yay. That's all he says. And I go, "What?" He says, "That's so good." Like he's happy about it. I don't know who, but we'll have to. Why? Did his mom not get a tattoo for him?
His mom did.
His mom did. Okay, 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 okay. He goes, "Yay." He's just he's so sarcastic. Hold on. Mm, why? And what? Maybe they had a dog that crossed, um, afterwards or something. I don't know. Sure, does his mom have a dog right now?
Hmm.
Okay. He says, "I'm here. I got the dog with me. We're good." Like, and he's just talking about like sitting on a couch petting a dog. So sometimes they could be dead, sometimes they could be alive. So I'm gonna have to say he's with the dog all the time. And why? Her and his father are split.
Yes.
I said, "What about your dad?" He says, "Ah, we don't have to talk about him." I go, "Oh, okay." I said, "Why?" He says he's fine. And he goes, "But they're split." I go, "Okay." And so dad was remarried.
No.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Interesting. He goes like this. He gave me a feeling of like not liking a fiance or not liking a wife or having like a feeling like to this person. I was gonna say, does he not like his stepmom? And give me a second. What happened? When? October? What? What is October? What do you mean? Who's the May birthday? Or who's
His sister.
Oh, that's his sister. Okay, somebody shows me Taurus, which is May. It could also be, end of May. But hold on. He like talks to her all the time too.
Oh.
Hang on. He he sees everybody growing up and getting older without him. And um he's with God. He's not stuck or anything like that. But he just misses everybody. And it's like he wants to sit and talk to you. He sits and he walks around and talks to you, but he
Yeah.
sits on the bed with his sister and just has conversations. And she's so enveloped in everything else that I guess she wants to hear him, but she doesn't know about this enough or anything like that. So she doesn't like pay attention to it. And what? This is going to be a very random question. You didn't have rice tonight, did you?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Somebody just made me taste white rice, which is weird, which is normally an Asian food thing. And so it could be it's somebody else. So I'm gonna write that down. Hold on. Give me a second. Where were you at? Hold on. Where? I wonder. Had he ever been stationed or
Yeah.
gone to El Paso?
Um, I'm not sure about El Paso, but he was all over in Texas
He
area.
he was in Texas. Okay,
Uh-huh.
that's okay. Yeah, he goes like this. So I'm from Texas. I live in Texas, and we
Uh-huh.
just drove through. My ex brother-in-law was Army, and he was stationed in El Paso, and he's talking about how we're all connected. And I go, "Oh, okay." And why? Why? My what? What's your favorite moment? Hang on. Oh, you know if he was an Xbox guy more than a PlayStation person?
I'm not sure what game and device he used, but
He
he
was
was
okay.
always gaming or on the computer.
He was okay because he goes like this. He has a game controller in his hand. I said, "Which one are you?" I said, "One will, decide if I want to talk to you more or not. I'm a PlayStation person." And so he like flashes me the other, and he says, "I guess this," and he says, "I love this," and I go, "I get it," and I would not be surprised if he didn't mess with your TV and stuff like that. I would not be surprised if he didn't have some interesting electrical phenomenon that goes on in your house. Have you had
Yes.
anything like that?
Yes. All the
Mhm.
time.
That is him. Absolutely. Because he's
All the
talking
time.
about, and I'm like, okay, okay. And, hang on. What is up with what's up with your car? Are you planning on getting a new one or something?
My car just got out the shop 2 days ago.
Ah!
I've been having problems with it and I've been discussing buying a new one. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Sitting in your car. And he says, "Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like your sweet ride. Yeah, you can get a better one, though." It was good though. You know, I ride with you. It was a sweet, sweet ride. You can get a good one. And I'm like, well, that's all he's showing me. And so he's talking to you when you pick it up, and he's talking to you about all this. And give it, okay, give it about 5 months, 6 months, work on your credit really hardcore, and then get what you want. And I think there's going to be even better deals at that point. So just wait,
Okay.
we'll give it until like May or June and then
Okay.
go for it. Okay.
All right.
And absolutely. Why? He's like, why are you telling her that? I was like, that's what you fucking told me to say. And there may be another little issue or a hiccup that happens in March or no, May with your vehicle. Nothing terrible, but that's going to be the nail in the coffin. And then you're going to go do it. So, like by June, you have this new vehicle.
Okay.
Okay. So, mark my freaking words. Email me and let me know.
You got it.
And, and why? Is she? No. Your daughter doesn't have baby yet, correct?
Hmm.
Oh, she does. So you're not old enough to be a grandma. That's why I was like, no. He goes like this. He says, oh, and she's a grandma. I said, what? He goes, yeah, I've seen all of it. I go, oh, okay. He says, I'm the one that's in charge of all this stuff. I was like, all right, cool. I'll tell her about that. And what? I have no idea, honey. Uh, uh he's going back and he's talking about who? I think whenever the other gentleman ended up crossing over, he told him he forgave him. That's very interesting. He shows me an image of like, I guess the other guy or somebody on his deathbed, and he says, hey, I forgive you. And so there's like that double, I don't know why. Hold on. So did he end up, did he end up launching off the bike?
Yeah.
He did. Okay. I said, what happened? I said, when you get hit, a lot of times I go under the car. And he goes, no, no, no. He says, that fuckhead. And I go, ah, okay. He's talking about how he was taken out of his body before he hit. And was this like a red light?
Somebody, there was a stop sign that the other
Stop
person
sign.
didn't stop.
Didn't stop. That's what it is. Okay. He says, you don't see that. He says red or you don't see this. And I go, oh, and he's like, that's why you did this. And he's talking about going through.
Yeah.
And why? Hold on. Did people get his thumbprint? Were we able to get like a print or something? He goes like that. I don't know.
We went to the scene and they had like soot there that we had on our fingers
You
from
had
his bike.
really? Yeah, he keeps showing me like black on fingers. What
Yeah.
you went to the scene?
Well, a couple of weeks later.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. I got you. That makes sense. I was like, how did they get there? Because he didn't talk about that. Usually
Mm-mm.
that's the thing. And hang on, Ashley. What? Who's that?
Did, did you just say Ashley?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's a girl that was on the scene with him that I never knew. And she's contacted me because she was with him and we've been in touch ever since. Oh my God. That's crazy.
How could I know that?
That's crazy.
I want you to also take note, and I'm gonna look back through the footage. Right before I said Ashley, there was this light that came out of your head.
Okay.
It was an orb. I'll look at it
Okay.
tomorrow when I get
Okay.
it. But yeah, he goes, this is all I heard. Oh, and tell them Ashley.
Wow.
Mhm. Yeah, good
Wow.
job. Ooh, he's so
Yeah.
cool. He's so light. Oh, I'm so happy for him. Hold on. Thank you. That's what he keeps saying. Thank you. So just knowing that you know, and so Ashley's a little bit younger than you, though.
Yes.
Okay. He says, Ashley, she's kind of cute. Not really my type. I like her though. He says she couldn't handle all this. And I was like, oh my God, stop it. And why? So Ashley came up and checked on him.
Yeah, she was there right when it happened. She seen it and she pulled over and stayed with him.
And that's okay. Okay. Cause he's
Like she,
talking,
yeah.
she's talking about how he's floating and watching this. And I go, okay, okay. And you got to get her a Christmas present. That's what he's saying. He says, you
Okay.
got to get her a present. You got to give her something, but say it's from him.
Okay, I will.
Just like something little, like, I don't
Okay.
know, like a $20 pair of earrings or something that says, like, you're my dime or you're my angel.
I always tell her that she's his angel.
Shut up.
I do. I always have told her that since I first ever talked to her. I always tell her that she's his angel.
So he's saying that he's her. Yes, because she was his.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God. If that is not spirit communication, I have no idea what is. How cool. It's not even a spirit. He's just a person, not in a body. Oh, hold on. Why? What are you doing? Mm. He's talking about San Antonio. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, that came to Ashley. Just like that. I heard in my brain. Um, oh, where, where? You got it in you. He's gearing up. So there's absolutely nothing going on in my mind right now. I feel him. He's right here. And I'm asking him like 10 different questions and seeing if he can highlight. Somebody showed me the color turquoise. Hang on. Does your daughter have 2 kids?
3.
Ah, yeah.
But 2, well, I mean, 2 were alive. 2 were born
Oh,
before he passed.
that's why. Okay.
Yeah.
He says like I'm gonna call him an uncle. Obviously, clearly it's something different, right? Like cousin. And he says, I'm a cool uncle or I'm a cool this. I said, why? He says two, two, two. He says, oh yeah. And I go, oh, okay. And was the last one before is he or after? Was it a boy?
Yes.
Ah, okay. He says, and tell her daughter that I hello, little man. You go out there and you have fun in that world. I'll be right here watching over you. Like, that's what he keeps saying. And he says, I like you too. You're really cool. Hold on. He what? Hang on. I hope. Are you going to let his mom watch this? Are you going
I
to let his.
am.
Please, because, oh my God, she just needs that. Hold on. Tell me, what about her? April. Okay. That's my. That's my mother-in-law's name. Weird. Okay, why are you saying that? Hang on. Go over. He's trying to talk about his mom's name. Hold on, let's see if I have it in my brain. Can you do it? Can you do it? Hold on. What? Where are you going? His mom. She still has a kid living at the house.
She does.
Yeah, he goes like this. He says, Mom, where are you going to go next? You should go focus on yourself. You should go somewhere nice that you like and get out of here. No, I know you want to stay here. Oh, you got a last kid in the house. That's okay. Kick him out. I'll take care of him. And I'm like, stop. I don't think that's a thing. No, but really, Mom, when that happens, you need to go and enjoy your life. And he's like, I know you want to be around family. That's what's happening in my brain right now. And he says, but you need to go enjoy yourself. It's almost like I'd want her to go on a vacation for 6 months and get a beach house or something, like, and just stay there and relax. And she's remarried right now.
Yeah.
Ah, mm, he's fine. Um, mm, do they fight a lot?
I don't think so.
It's okay. He goes like this. Because he says it'll get better. It'll keep getting better. And so that's why I was like, maybe they're working on something. And he says, he doesn't mention him a whole lot. He just goes, hi, hi, hi. So he's like acknowledging his presence. And hold on. But he had known him for like 10 years before. Ah, okay.
They had been together.
That's why. Okay. I said, why do you not talk about, your stepdad or what? He says, no, 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 no. I know him. I've known him for a long time. He says, I'm just here for my mom right now. I go, okay. So in me and my hyper awareness, I'm like, do you not like him? Is he terrible? What's going on? And oh, hold on. Who? He keeps showing me Busch Gardens. Where's Busch Gardens at? Where is that at? Hang on a second. Hold on. We have to look that up. Busch Gardens. I thought it's New Jersey. Isn't that? Hold on. Florida. Tampa. Weird. I wonder if they're going to go to Tampa soon, or I wonder if they're going to go to Florida soon, or something
I
like
don't know.
that. I don't know either. Interesting. Hold on. Hold on. Go back. So it snows where mom lives, though?
No,
Or where is she at? Where does she live at?
we're we're in Louisiana.
Oh, you're down south.
We're very down south.
He's trying to get me down there. He's trying to get me as low as possible. So that's why Tampa comes into play. Interesting. He's trying. Okay, okay. And where? Give me a second. Are y'all like more Lafayette?
South of Lafayette.
You're down there. Okay, okay. I go like this. I said, so where are you at? Baton Rouge, or where are you at? And he goes, no, 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 no. And he says, he showed me when I drive to Biloxi, Mississippi, and I see the Lafayette sign, and I go, okay, I gotcha. And why? No wonder he kept saying that he was already by the beach, and it makes sense because you're in Creole area. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
why is she on an extended stay next to the beach if she doesn't live there? And tell me, hold on. So he passed in another state.
Yes.
Ah, okay. I said, so where were you at? I said, it's a small town over there. I said, what's up? He says, no, no, no. He said they had to fly my body back in. I go, oh, okay. I said, well, shit. And he says that, uh, uh, does his mom still like fly an American flag?
My dad does. I'm not
Your
sure if
dad does.
my dad flies one. I know his parents both have flags from his services,
Oh, no, this is specifically a flying one. Yeah. He
but
goes like,
my dad, I'm not, like I said, his mom might. I'm not
yeah.
sure, but I know my dad has his flag always flying in the front of the house.
Does he? Yeah, that's what he keeps showing me. He shows me this and he says, like, thank you for that. And I'm like, okay, so I'd have to say that's probably acknowledgement of that. They're hold on. What? Teresa? What about her? Hang on. You are trying to put a name in my brain, and I do not have that, honey. Does somebody have a TH name or a TE name?
TETH.
Or maybe TT. I don't know. That could be another thing.
Um,
It's okay. Keep it there. That's fine. That's fine.
yeah.
Just because he said Teresa, and I know nobody's named Teresa down in Southern Louisiana, so that's why I'm like, well, what is going on? Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Tell me, tell me. He's trying to talk about a girl. Hold on. Go back over here. I'm asking him to show me mom's house. I'm asking him to show me. Hold on. Mhm. So we have a papa too, and he's crossed.
No, well, um, he does have a pawpaw that's crossed.
Papa. Okay, he goes
Yeah.
like this. He says, "Come on over here, Papa," or something, and he says, "What are you doing? What are we gonna do today?" And I go, "Oh, okay." And he says, "We're here too." And he's like enjoying his life on the other side with his family, and he's talking about how everybody is close over here and how he finds it amazing. And Mm. That papa, that papa that's alive right now, he's still moving and kicking, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. He says that man is going to live forever. And I said, "What?" He says, "But you know what? When the time comes, he's just going to drop dead and I'm going to be there." He says because he's not going to slow down. And I go, "Oh, okay." And so I'm not telling you it's going to happen anytime soon, but just know when it does, it's probably going to be quick and he's going to be there to get him. Okay? And why? Hold on. Oh, so he was like mom's only boy?
Yes.
That's what he says. He goes, "I'm my mom's sweetheart." I go, "Oh my God." And he goes up and has her give him a big kiss because I only have a single son. And he's talking about there's this bond. And if you can let her know that that bond doesn't go anywhere. And then, are you? What are you doing? He says, "Good news, mom." He says, "If I was still here, I'd lose all my hair and I'd get fat." And I was like, "Shut up." I was like, "You couldn't. You are like the cutest." And he keeps talking about, he like moves his hair all the way back and he's talking about not having to get old. He's not having to be like an old man. And I go, "You are not, you are fine." So he's like, "How?" Hold on. What? Is he like 22?
He was 21 when it happened.
He was 20. Okay. Okay. I go like this. I said, "How old were you?" He says, "Just able to drink." And I go, "Oh, okay." He says, "But a little bit, just a little bit." And I said, "I had my son at 23." I said, "What about you?" He says, "A little bit younger than that." And I go, "Oh, okay." And then he made me hear, "I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22." Everything that song. And I go, "Okay." And why? I think he aged up 1 year and he's forever 22. That's how old he is in my brain. And why? Hmm, he's waving. He's talking about, you've had dreams about him?
Yes.
He says, "Talk about counting sheep. She's counting me." And I said, "What?" He goes, "Yeah." He says, "Those are real." I go, "Okay, I'll ask about that." And why? Hold on. And mom has had a dream about him though, or has she talked to you about that?
She hasn't talked to me about that.
That's okay. He goes up and he just gives her a hug, and that for me means like confirmation, but he doesn't tell me exactly what or how. And why? Hang on. Does the name Angie have anything to do, or Angela, with anybody, or do we know an Angela?
His grandmother's name is Anne.
Anne. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And why? Mm, he loves to eat. He's talking about sitting down with everybody. He's talking about wanting to be there. I mean, he is. He's talking about how um you're going to go see her for Christmas, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, he says, "I want you to get your ass over there for Christmas." I said, "Is she not going to go?" He says, "No, she's going to." I said, "Oh, okay." And he says, "And I'll be there too." And why? Tell me. Interesting. "We haven't lost time. We haven't lost time. We have forever. We have forever." That's what he keeps saying. And so he's very insightful. Like he's very interesting to talk to. Um, it's almost like he's just been standing in both places this entire time. Like time doesn't, I mean, I know time doesn't exist on the other side at all, but how, who? So do you have an abusive ex-husband?
Um, I have an ex-husband that was verbally abusive, but that's been a long time ago.
That's okay. That's okay. But he's alive though still. That ex.
Uh-huh.
Okay. He goes like this. He says, "And I fucking hate him." And I said, "Why are you talking about that?" And he goes, "Rar." And I go, "Oh." And he says, "I can see through everybody's memories." That's what he keeps talking about. And he
Mm.
says that you are, I mean, you already know this, but he says like you're worth so much more and you're so amazing. And like he can see everything that everybody's gone through essentially. And so that's a big thing. And so now he's your protector, obviously. Like that's his job. And why? Hold on. One. Mm, weird. Hold on. Do you have low blood pressure?
Um, Sometimes it's normally okay.
Hey, he's just talking about you watching your heart, but then he's
Oh
talking
my
about,
God.
yeah, he's talking
I just
about,
went to the heart doctor today, and I have it on my paper right here of things I wanted him to discuss, and it talks about my heart.
hmm, there you go. Hmm. Uh-huh.
I
What's
just
going on with
scheduled
it?
I've been having AFib, and I just scheduled a procedure to have a ablation done today.
There you
Yes,
go. There you go. He showed me I have a mitral valve prolapse that causes my blood pressure to get really low. And he says that you don't have anything wrong as far as like cholesterol or anything, but it's
right?
just something weird that can cause you to feel like you're fainting. And so for
Yes,
me, I have very low blood pressure, and so I get up and I hit the floor. And so that's what it's like, you have low blood pressure? Is that what that is? So I want you to go and get that done and it'll be okay.
yes, I have
Okay.
it scheduled actually right for the 30th. Yes, I did.
Oh,
Yes,
there you go. Good
yes.
job.
Oh
And
my
so
gosh, that
yeah,
makes me so happy for him to say that.
yeah, absolutely. And he's going to be there for you the entire time. And why? Oh, he's so funny. He's so sarcastic. He's so nice. He's, um, he's just a good kid. He's just a good kid. Man, I wish he would have. Where? Tell me. Marvel. He's a comic book hero in my head. He's a Marvel action person in my head. He's why? I don't know why he's bringing that up. Um, hold on. He keeps showing me little figurines. Does Marvel do anything? What is that? Or what is a superhero complex? Or what's that about?
Um, would it be like anime or something?
That, yeah, I mean, I don't watch anime. Yeah, so that would be
Well,
very,
that's
what's,
from since he was young, he always watched anime. Always. He loved anime.
uh-huh. So that since I don't watch it, the closest thing he can get is comic book hero characters,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's
Yeah.
all the drawing. So that's what that is. So and he keeps showing me these little figurines and he talks about how you can collect them if you want to. And I said, okay. And he's talking about how Goku. Okay, so he likes, I guess, more eclectic ones than Dragon Ball Z. I don't know exactly what they are. But he's saying, no, 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 it's all about this. And I go, okay, I don't have that part in my brain. So if you ever want to do anything for him, watch anime, eat his favorite food, and just talk to him, and he will be there 110%. And why? Come here. Marg? Marg, what? Mar. Hold on. Who is that? Who's that? I don't know what that means. He's trying to talk about a lady. In the area where he was living at, were there not a crazy amount of trees like in the neighborhood where he was at? Was it pretty open?
Um, I don't
Because
know
they,
that. Go ahead.
it's okay because he lived in well where his mom lives because his mom lives in a neighborhood, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay, yeah. I said, where does your mom live? Tell me, take me there. But the house is not a brand new house. It's like a little bit older.
Right.
Yeah, because he's talking about how there's some trees, but like they're sparse. And I go, okay. I said, but you're in Southern Louisiana. Like I'm in the piney woods in East Texas, so
Mm-hmm.
it's you know they're everywhere. And he's talking about how is her house a single story?
Yes.
Yeah, he's talking about walking in, and it's like I can look up, but I don't see a second story. It's only a single one, and he comes home every day. He goes home every
Um,
day, and why? But that was the house that he was living in too.
when he was home.
Yeah, okay, that's why. He says, "Oh, I slept here. I slept here." I go, "Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so you know about the house."
Mhm.
And so his room is now in like a guest room where he was
I think
sleeping?
they've changed around a little bit with because they
Okay.
have a younger daughter. They've changed around some things in the house.
Ah, that's the daughter. Oh, okay. That's I gotcha. I gotcha. That's why he's joking about letting her go and he'll watch her. I was like, well, that
Yes,
sounds fishy.
that's his little sister.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I was like, I don't think she's old enough to be let out, but that's okay.
Yeah.
And why? Is she like 11?
Somewhere around that, maybe 9 or 10.
Really, right around okay. He says she's right around the age. So my son just turned 12, but he says he's a little bit younger than that. And so I'm like, okay,
Mhm.
maybe 11. And why? Hang on. He watches her too. He watches her too. That's why she can talk to him, but she doesn't know why because she's too little. That's why he sits with her. Ah, it all makes sense now. Okay, I'm okay with that. Yeah, your nephew gonna feel like your son, honestly. Just absolutely adores you, is with you, doesn't leave your side, stays with everybody. Who? Hold on. Don't be afraid when you go in for this procedure of you not waking up. Like you are great. You are good. I like the place that you're going to. And you're not going to New Orleans though. You're staying within like Lafayette.
In Homa.
Oh, you're in Homa. Okay. I go like this. I said, where's she going? I said, this is a serious thing. I said, is she going to go to Oshner's? No, no, no. She's staying local. And I go, oh, okay. I gotcha. I used to go to Oshner's. And why? Where? What does that mean? Weird. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Do you like this is going to be this is a feeling and an image and I'm trying to put together a sentence with what he's trying to tell me, but I don't know exactly what this means. Um Are you getting like bad arthritis in your fingers or something here? Or is there something going on with
His
these?
his dad has been.
Oh, his dad has been. Okay, yeah, somebody keeps going like that. And they talk
Yeah.
about going, ugh, ugh. And they show me like a little bit weird, like bent or like something that would cause this. So that for me is like arthritis. And he's talking about how he's joking with him. Um, Hold on. So talking about seeing that. Now he's trying to get into oddly specific things even more. Um, why? You know, oh my God. Remember how I asked you about white rice earlier?
Yeah.
What do you eat in southern Louisiana with like everything?
Yeah.
White rice. I bet.
Yes.
And that was before that happened. I
Right.
bet that's where he was trying to go with that. Because there was
And
no
his dad stays across the street from me, so maybe my thoughts was I'm calling afterwards to see what they just ate.
You should ask, see if they had etouffee or see if they had something interesting
Yeah.
like that. And
Yeah.
because he made no butter, no nothing on it, he made me taste just white rice. And I'm like, okay, somebody's eating this right now. And tell me, hang on, hold on. Who is, give me one more time. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Hold on. Where, where? I'm asking him where this happened at. I'm asking him, tell me what state this happened in. Hmm. Weird. I don't know. Um, You're gonna tell me no when I ask this. He wasn't in Georgia, correct?
No.
Yeah, okay. Somebody's just made me hear the song Georgia, Georgia's on my mind, and I'm like, what state was he in when this happened?
Texas.
Oh, so that's why he brought up Texas earlier. Okay, that's why. Thank you. Yeah, he said that, and I was like, yeah, I know you talked about it earlier, but no. And why? Was he out more near Waco? Where was this at?
Fort Hood Temple area.
Oh,
I'm not
right.
sure where
Okay.
Wake.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not
So
sure
right.
where Wake. At.
Okay. Yeah. Right around there. And why? Hang on. Tell me. That's why, because my brother-in-law died in Texas and he was in the army, the same one I was talking about. So I was
Um,
trying to equate both of them together. Last question I'm going to have with that, and it's not. This is just me prying more into why he said something. I'm just like looking into it more. Does he have any thing to do with like a Daniel or a Dan or a Danny?
um, I'm not sure.
Okay, so that's nothing that came into my brain. It's just interesting that he chose my ex brother-in-law, which his name was Daniel, to
Okay.
talk about that. So I'm like, maybe even the name would have another layer to it. So that's why they always say stuff like songs, all that, and all. It's for some reason. And tell me, hold on, what about her? What about her? Hang on, hold on. Do you? This is another random question. Do you not like to take baths? Do you only take showers?
Yep. Only showers. I never take baths.
That's why he made me hear it. He goes like this. He says, tell her she needs to de-stress. And I said, why? I said, why do you say that? He says, you know, you have that bathtub in there. I said, yeah. I said, how often does she take a bath? He goes, never. She doesn't like them. And I go, oh, okay. He says, like, tell her to please de-stress and find a
Oh,
way of doing that. Okay. Like everything will be okay. It will be okay. Okay. And he's with you and he loves you. And so for right now, what questions, if anything, do you have for me? This is a magical little session. Thank you.
I know. I love it. The only thing I would have is if he would have any messages for his older sister.
Okay. Hold on. Mm. Oh, the one with the babies.
No, that's my daughter,
Oh,
his
that's your, oh
cousin.
yeah, that's your daughter. Okay,
Yes.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Because she doesn't have kids yet, correct?
No.
Okay, that's okay. Hold on. Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me of that. Hold on. And she's dating somebody though? His older sister?
No.
Ah, she goes
If
like
you've
this.
seen babies, she does work at a daycare.
That's why. Oh, that makes sense. Because he goes like this. She says she's surrounded by babies, but that she's not. And I'm like, how is that? And tell me. And he says, I help them come in, but I don't want to take care of them. And I go, oh, okay. I said, do you help her out with this? Hang on. Interesting. Uh, I would like you to tell her, and I don't know how she's going to take this, but I would like you to at some point tell her that maybe she should work on her degree in like child psychology, um, or something like even going further with that in like the now I don't know all the degrees, right? But either like mental or understanding, or do you know if she deals or helps like disabled kids more than normal, or is there?
She is at a daycare, but she actually just enrolled in school like just recently.
That's why. That's why.
And
Okay.
you
Oh,
saying that, I'm gonna have to ask her because I feel like me and her had a conversation, and I feel like she talked to me about going into psychology.
uh-huh. So email me and let me know because he's
I
talking.
I really feel like me and her had that conversation, and she told me that.
Okay, okay, because he's talking about mental, but he's talking about helping people that are either disabled or maybe mentally
Uh huh.
disabled. So it goes more into like he says, "Come on, you can go do it. You can do it. It's gonna be good. Keep it up. Keep it going." And because she just enrolled, that's what he's saying.
Right.
Okay, so that would be his message. I mean, he loves her, but he just wants her to not give up and keep
And
going.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay, and keep going.
Yeah.
So this is what I want you to do. I want you to take a couple minutes. I want you to have a good breather. I want you to have a good ugly cry. If you ever need me, please let me know. Okay.
Absolutely.
He may come into my brain in the next couple of days and continue talking because that's what he does and he knows how to do it very well. So if you get a random email from me, that's what's up. Okay. But I want you to keep the connection. The only reason why I can channel like this for you is because of you and your connection.
Yeah.
Okay. So keep it up. Keep it up. Let me know how you do with your heart. I already know that you're going to be perfectly fine, but go into it and know that you're good. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, my friend. I love you, Kim.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Kim. Mwah. Love you,
Yes.
baby.